It is Monday, August 2nd of 2021. And this is Guy's Daily Drive. Bam! And hello everyone, welcome to Guy's Daily Drive. I hope you all had a wonderful, wonderful weekend. Mine was okay. A lot of little things got accomplished. Nothing really big. I'm not going to talk about the desk. The desk is done. Or at least as much of it as I think is worth talking about on Guy's Daily Drive. Some of the news... Excuse me. Woke up at like 3:30, 4 o'clock this morning, which is like 2 hours earlier than I normally do. Just couldn't sleep, so got up. And whoa. The one of the things I did while I was up was just so stupid. I thought I was a week behind in editing the video part of the My Mac podcast. As it turns out, I was not. I already had it, but I didn't realize it until I'd already edited it and was transcoding it from DaVinci. It was like, as I sat there and I was looking in the finished projects folder that I have, which is where I send all of my get this, finished projects. There it was, right there, My Mac Podcast 858. So I could have been doing My Mac Podcast 859. Could have, should have, didn't. And that's too bad, because My Mac Podcast 859 will be odd in ways that apparent, or at least aren't the same as the usual oddness that goes on with the My Mac podcast. I had Carl Madden on from the Mac and Forth show, and it's always great to talk to Carl. But I had forgotten to tell him that I recorded video, so he didn't really have a camera set up. So we recorded almost the entire show with just me on screen, and everything else was, Carl's audio as it was coming in. Now, if you typically just listen to the audio, which is like what 99.9% of people who consume the My Mac podcast do, that's already up at mymac.com, as well as in the pod feeder catcher, however you want to say that, of your choice. It's already ready to go. It's waiting for you right now, waiting. But so I could have just did that instead of doing again My Mac Podcast 858. But I did, and I went ahead and let it finish transcoding because it was like, okay, I'd already gone through the process of editing it. May as well just let it finish. Now, as far as what's coming up next is I got to go through all of the boxes of stuff that I have down in the man cave and start getting rid of more crap. And there's other areas I'm going to go into as well. I've got a bookcase full of books that I'm never going to read again. And I really need to just get all the books that I know I'm not going to read again, put them out there for somebody else, and they can read them if they want, and just donate them. As well as a bunch of clothes. I have a bunch of shirts that were either too short for me from the very beginning, and I never should have bought them, or have shrunk a little bit as time has gone on, or, this is true as well, I've gotten bigger, and they now no longer really fit me. So I need to go through my clothes and get rid of stuff there. I need to go through my books and get rid of stuff there. I need to go through boxes of tech and get rid of stuff there. So those are like the next big projects that I got going on. I know it's not, and the thing is, it's not even super exciting projects. It's not like I can go, wow, look at all this stuff I'm getting rid of, because honestly, other than the people that may end up with it, who's going to care? You know, it's just going to make more space in various parts of the house that I guess eventually will just get filled up with other stuff. You know, you go through life and you just accumulate all these things that just seem so important at the time that you got them. And now, you know, they just gather dust. Like, for example, a couple of years back, more than a couple of years back, I was at the Maryland Ren Fair. And they have this guy, he's there every single year. And he sells swords. And I saw these like, it was like a combination, it was like a ninja sword and ninja dagger, you know, a shorter sword. And I was like, oh, that looks really cool, and it was at a good price for, you know, something like that. And I went ahead and got them, and at the time I bought them, Tracy just kind of looked at me, she's like, what are you going to do with those? And it was like, oh, I'll display them. Well, they have remained in the box for years now, ever since I bought them. And there they sit. I don't know what I'm going to do with them. I will keep them because, my God, I bought ninja swords. Why wouldn't you want to keep ninja swords? And just stuff that as you go on vacation and you buy t-shirts that you'll wear a couple of times, but because they're cheap, they fall apart, or they don't look good, or you're looking at them going, why the hell did I buy this in the first place? And, you know, and just things like that. And in tech, you know, hard drive enclosures that don't accommodate larger drives that are available now. And why I held on to them after getting ones to replace them, I don't know. I've got a bunch of enclosures that can only accommodate 1 and 2 terabyte drives because of the firmware that's, you know, built into these enclosures. So why do I still have them? I don't know. I need to, you know, pull them out, get the discs out of them. And that's whoa. That's one of the other projects I need to do, is go through all of my old hard drives and see if there's anything on them that I want to keep. There's stuff from when the kids were little, that, especially audio, that I recorded, that I want to get off some of those drives. And chances are the only way I'm going to be able to do it is to actually, because the computers they're in, I mean, I don't have SCSI enclosures anymore, and these are in 2 computers that use SCSI drives. So I have to use the computer itself to play them. And the longer I wait to do this, the more likely those drives are going to go bad. So I don't have a lot of time to do this. Just one of the many projects that I need to start working on and just get this stuff done. But that's really the hard part. The hard part is getting started on projects like this. It's like you've got something that you want to do, and you're looking at the process that you have to go through to do that project. It's like, oh, it's going to be so involved. Like, I don't want to start it tonight because, you know, I won't be able to make a lot of significant headway on it, and I'll be going upstairs to go to bed soon. So instead, I'm going to play solitaire or watch YouTube videos or, you know, something stupid like that. And then projects just push farther and farther back. So the thing is, you can't procrastinate. You have to just do it. Kind of like what I did with the desk. It's like, get something that will kind of get your ass in gear, give you a good kick in the ass to get started. And that's what that desk did. That desk forced me to deal with the mess that I'd had and had for many, many years. So that's what you got to do sometimes, is just not procrastinate, just get it done. That is, I think, going to about do it for today. We got, who's watching? Elaine Starr. Hi, Elaine. Thank you for watching Guys Daily Drive. I appreciate it. I'm at a stoplight, so that's why I can look at the screen without worrying about smacking a car in front of me. Especially in this area, the traffic is just so horrendous, and people just don't know how to drive. And here I am recording a podcast. It's more of a conversation with my phone, though, as compared to the typical things that I do when recording a podcast. Because as I always say, driving is the most important job that I am doing right now. Not recording this podcast, not listening to music, not doing anything other than driving this car safely. What you got to do. So, if you want to get a hold of me, guy@mymac.com is the email address. If you want to see or read some of the weird things that I say or do on a regular basis, I am Mac Parrot and Vert Shark over on the Twitters. You can go to vertshark.com to see all of the audios and videos. And I've let that languish for too long. And yet another project I need to do. There's the Mac to the Future live cast, which is being moved from Wednesday nights at 8 p.m. to Monday nights at 8 p.m. So there'll be hopefully one of those tonight with Warren Sklar and David Ginsburg, as well as the MyMac podcast. I just did one yesterday with Carl, but I typically do it with Gaz Mass over there in the UK. What else? Oh, if you'd like to contribute to help support the things that I do and pay for all of the services that I require to do the things that I do, audio hosting and website hosting, and various, like the live casting service that I use, StreamYard, all these things cost money. So if you'd like to help contribute, you can go to Patreon, patreon.com/MacParrot. You can go to Coffee, buy me a coffee, ko-fi.com/MacParrot, and you can pay a pal by going over to PayPal, paypal.me/MacParrot. If you want to see more of the videos from the past, besides going to vertshark.com, you can go to YouTube and look up the channel. VertShark is the channel. Then you can like, share, subscribe. Did you see it the first time? Like, share, subscribe. So easy. I don't know why people haven't done it already. I mean, right now, as you're watching this, go over to YouTube, look up VertShark in the search bar. You'll find the channel. Hit that like bell, hit that notification bell, and you'll just get all of my stuffs whenever it comes out. So, thank you all so very, very much for joining me today on Guys Daily Drive. I really do appreciate the fact that you have taken the time to do so. Whether you do it live, like Elaine has, or whether you do it after the fact, doesn't matter. And that is going to do it for today. So I will see you all next time right here on Guys Daily Drive. Bye-bye.